everybody, welcome back to another episode of Aggressively Mediocre Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series. We're jumping on to Battle Spot, playing some Pokemon VGC 2019 Ultra Series games. We are still using the same QR code team, and I probably will be using it... Oh, hey, I recognize some of those Pokemon. And I probably will be using it for... I want to say the rest of this week, and then I will have a homebrewed team for next week, hopefully. Okay, so we are going to face a mirror with 4 of the 6 same Pokemon. They don't have a Tapu Koko, and they don't have a Serena, but their grass type is going to be Ferrothorn, and they have another Intimidator, which is the Landorus. So matching Tailwinds seems like a must, which makes me want to leave Crobat. I think a case-ish can be made for Serena. I really want to bring Coco. Like, I really want to bring Coco. Maybe I'll leave Ray at home. With a double Intimidate. I also really want to bring Incineroar. I also really want to bring Rayquaza and Kyogre. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so tough. This is going to be so tough. Okay. I'm going to go... I'm going to go that. I think I'm going to go that. We'll see. We will see how that goes. Okay, good luck to my opponent. I wouldn't be surprised if we also see a Crobat lead, so that we can both match Tailwinds, which makes perfect sense. Oh, they could go for the Speed Tie and taunt me? Oh, I really hope that's not the case. I really, really hope that's not the case. Okay, I really don't want to have to go for the Speed Tie. I really don't want to have to go for the Speed Tie. Do they do that, though? Is it, like... Do they do that? Because I really want to go for Tailwind. I'm going to switch in Incineroar here to get an Intimidate off. And we don't know if they're also running Choice Band or if they're running, Choice Band or if they're running Sash. I mean, they could also be running Assault Vest. That's definitely a possibility. Okay, so we see the Mega, which makes sense. I believe it was the only possible Mega on their team. Okay. But this means I get to taunt next turn. This means I get to taunt next turn. I also could have protected Kyogre and not wasted it. So I could have done that. Probably would have been the better play. But yeah, I just bring in my Kyogre, right? I taunt the Crobat, and I could Ice Beam the Ray. I think I'm going to Water Spout, actually. I'm going to taunt the Crobat and Water Spout. I did get Tailwind up, right? Yeah. Okay, so Ray switches into Ferrothorn. Okay. And this could also be Sash on the Crobat. Yeah, it's going to be Sash. But that does a really good amount to Ferrothorn. I'm really happy with that. I am really happy with that. And you can't Tailwind. That's perfect. Okay, so here, this should be a Super Fang and Water Spout. I should just be able to go for that. Okay, I'm clicking a little bit too fast, so I really need to be careful. Okay, so I get a double knockout. The Ferrothorn's gone, which is super nice. My sash is broken though, so that's not ideal. Okay, and we also know now it's not Sash Ray. That's important to factor in. It's not Sash Ray. Okay, so my opponent taking a couple minutes to... So we know it's Ray, and I assume it's Ogre as their last, right? They haven't revealed it, have they? No. No. But it's interesting to note, if my opponent had gone for the... If my opponent had gone for the Speed Tie the first turn... Oh, it's Landorus! Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so... I got one more turn of Tailwind left. I think I Super Fang the Rayquaza and... Okay, do you pick up a double knockout here? Because I could Water Spout. I could Super Fang Rayquaza and Water Spout to take out the Landorus, but Landorus might be able to protect. I don't think Rayquaza can. So I'm going to Ice Beam. Okay, Landorus does protect. Okay, so if we can hit the Super Fang. Come on, little guy. Come on, little bat. Okay, you E-Speed. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Yes, little bat, yes, you're amazing. It could be Assault Vest. And he does have the strong winds up, so that's not great. Okay, but we do take out. So I think the safe play this next turn is honestly just to protect and Tailwind again. I think that's the safer play. He could Ground him through my Protect, which I would understand, but this way I don't think a Groundium will take me out and I'll get Tailwind up. Yeah, so you do Groundium. A Z move I don't have to cut out the animation for! Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Okay. Yep, so obviously into the Kyogre, because, like, are you a madman? Did you... No, yeah, so it was into that Kyogre. So I'm still, I mean, I could have not protected there, and probably still had the game, but I'm trying to play things, like, as safe as I can. So now it's just a Super Fang Ice Beam. Just a Super Fang Ice Beam now. Okay, so I think the first turn, when my opponent did... I don't know why my opponent didn't Tailwind. Maybe he thought I was going to go for the Speed Tie Taunt, but, like, I'm not about that life. If I can help it, I'm not about that life. So, getting Tailwind up and then taunting, huge. Getting rid of Ferrothorn, literally before it could be a thorn in my side, was also crucial. Because I lost Incineroar for nothing. So... I could have protected that first turn, but I was worried about either, like, so I felt like if I protected and then I got taunted, What am I trying to say? Yeah, if I protected and I got taunted with the Crobat and he won the speed tie, or what I assume is a speed tie, because I actually don't really know these sets, but what I assume is a speed tie, then I would literally get nothing out of the turn. Because his Rayquaza is still faster next turn. I guess that means I could have, like, Super Fanged and switched into... I don't know. So, I think like, in this game I could have done that, but I think... I don't regret my play, even though I lost Incineroar for nothing, if that makes sense. Because he could have also taunted the Crobat and attacked into it, and then, like, I'm down to my Sash, and I can't set up Tailwind, and I have a Kyogre that's slower, and I just protected. So it's like, I'm doing the same thing the next turn, like, I'd switch Incineroar in that turn, so I'm doing the same thing, but, like, a turn later, which also puts me behind. Doesn't really make sense. Those are just... That was just kind of my thinking. But yeah, getting Tailwind up was crucial. Okay, so we're going to jump into our next one. Oh, okay. They have Duskmane. And this team does not do well with Wide Guard. This team does not do well with Wide Guard at all. I really like this team. I'm going to, like, take a mental picture of it. I really, really like this team. Okay, so... could be Tailwind on the Kartana, could be Trick Room on the Duskmane, could not even be Burst, could just be Duskmane. I still kind of like Crobat. Because I could taunt the Duskmane, possibly? Maybe? I kind of want to go Crobat Incineroar. Ray Ogre in the back. Coco, a case can be made for Coco to take away their terrain. Absolutely. Also can't put me to sleep. But I think I'm just going to go Kyogre Rayquaza in the back. I'm not super sure about this. Not super sure about this matchup. Especially if... do Necrozmas usually run Dragon-type moves? I feel like I don't usually see it. Like, it could be... Duskmane could be, like, Trick Room, or it could have Calm Mind, and then usually Photon Geyser. They want Photon Geyser and, Earth Power. So we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna lead this. They're gonna lead this. Fine. Maybe. I'm taunting the Necrozma, and I'm gonna Darkium the Lele. What do they have as a switch-in? Yeah, I guess it'll... Okay, they could switch in Incineroar. Should not be ideal. Let's taunt the Necrozma, and... I'm gonna go for it, I think. I'm gonna go for it. Shoot! Okay. Oh, Incineroar switched in that slot. Okay, that's not bad. So I'll taunt. But this means I can't get Tailwind up, which is a problem. Oh, well, I should take out... I might... Well, I am at -1, so I might not take out the Lele here. Which is a problem. Okay, so I do have to cut this Z move out. So we're Z moving into the Lele. I think my opponent is going to get far more out of this turn than I am. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to make sure it went up. So yeah, Lele is going to be charged, and then, like, bah! It's so cute! I know I say it every time, but it's actually so cute. Okay, so we don't take out the Lele. Oh, the -1 helping the Intimidate helping my opponent so much. I'm gonna try to Tailwind if I can. and U-turn on the Lele. But you just fake out the Incineroar. What? What? Huh. Why? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm like, fake out can't affect me, but yes, okay, yep. Okay, so now, what do I want to do? I bring in my Kyogre and Ray, I think. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So... Okay, so here... I feel like the Incineroar switches out. I kind of want to make... Okay. Gonna Mega Evolve. I'm gonna Dragon Ascent into the Incineroar slot and Water Spout. I think I have to play like Kyogre's gonna protect here. Like, maybe you protect and you want to switch in your Necrozma. I think. Okay, so he stays in. He's sacking his Incineroar. Okay. I should have attacked into the Kyogre. I definitely should have attacked into the Kyogre. Attacking the Kyogre and Water Spout was just, like, the safest play. Yeah, I don't think I can beat Scarf Lele, which is the thing. Scarf Lele, definitely a problem. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we take this after -1? No. Okay. Good game to my opponent. So... That first turn, if I had Tailwinded. Things would have been a lot different. Yeah, it's over now, definitely. So I assume you're Burst Necrozma then. But just like, after getting bodied that first game, I felt like I couldn't take that risk. If that makes any sense at all. Okay, so you probably are Burst, but you're not bursting, which makes sense, I think. My Kyogre is faster. And it does good damage. It's not bad. If we could get a big boy Avoid, that would have been insane, but we couldn't, so that's fine. So I'm gonna let my opponent pick up this next KO because it should be over pretty quickly. If my internet wanted to work, come on, internet, work. Don't make it look like I rage quit, because I didn't. Yeah. So try to think about that game. Maybe Lele was the call? Or, sorry, maybe, What's it called? Was the call? Maybe Coco. Maybe Coco was the call there. So if I had led Coco, if I mean, I get my terrain up, but I don't know if that's any matter. Like, I felt like Incineroar was the call. Yeah, but without Tailwind, it's just like Scarf Lele with Moonblast. It doesn't, like, so that turn when I didn't attack into the Kyogre, it's just like Scarf Lele with Moonblast was going to pick me up anyway. But I probably should have attacked into the Kyogre, but I wasn't sure if he was going to protect. But I guess there's no downside to Water Spout and Dragon Ascent. Yeah, there's no downside to that. I don't know why I thought that there was. So that turn I should have Water Spouted and Dragon Ascented, because nothing really wanted to switch into that. Like, even Necrozma would have taken a lot of damage. Yeah, I think that was probably the play. But so then, let's say I pick up the Kyogre. Then they bring in Lele and Necrozma. No, I guess it could have been different. So he Moonblasts into the... he Moonblasts into my... Rayquaza. He takes my Rayquaza out. His thing was faster than my... his... Okay, sorry, this is going to be a little bit of a longer analysis. I hope you guys don't mind. So his Necrozma attacks into my Kyogre, brings me down low. I guess I could have Water Spouted, probably still picked up the Lele, but not done enough to Necrozma. Yeah, then I would have had Incineroar in the back. I could have brought in Incineroar. I don't think Necrozma can take both of us down. That was the play. If that's how it worked out anyway. That was definitely the play. That is 100% on me. But I feel like, I know, like, I want to, so the first episode with this team, we got 2 wins, and we've had the 1-1 curse since then, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, I do feel like I'm learning, and obviously the taunt into the Dusk main wasn't the right play this time, but I'd still rather play a little bit safer like that, because if he set up Trick Room and I Tailwinded or whatever, bodied. Just like that last episode, 2 episodes ago. But anyway, I am going to call it here, so hope you guys don't mind a little bit longer, like, analysis like that in the end. Sometimes it helps me to kind of talk through it and think it out? Talk it out? Talk it out is probably the right way to say it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. None of that. I do hope that everybody is having an above average day.